Russian President Vladimir Putin criticized European countries for pounding Russian goods with a barrage of sanctions, but ended up buying more of them. Carlo de la Peña files this report.
Russian President Vladimir Putin accused EU member states of continuously buying more goods from his country but refusing to supply Russia with EU products. The Russian leader warned to look for new partners and argued that this kind of partnership with the EU cannot continue indefinitely. In a statement, Putin pointed out how it was interesting to observe that deliveries of basic goods to the EU increased by 1.5 times for the first 9 months of the year, despite the sanctions, while the trade surplus ramped up to 2.3 times, or equivalent to $138 billion. Putin predicted that Russia's overall grain exports will reach 50 million tons in 2022 and said he plans to supply additional 4 to 5 million tons of grain by the end of the year. He added that global exports of mineral fertilizers have already exceeded 25 million tons. It can be remembered that Russia recorded a budget surplus of $9 billion for November alone after oil and gas revenues soared despite Western sanctions. The amount was very far from the $2 billion budget surplus earned by Russia from January to October. Meanwhile, Russia said it is ready to respond to the oil price cap sanction imposed by Western coalition against Russian oil last week. As per government sources, Moscow will respond by issuing a decree that will authorize Russia not to sell oil to countries that enforce the price cap and to ban oil exports to countries that demand the cap as a condition in their supply contracts. The decree is due to be signed into law by President Putin in the next few days and will take effect until July 2023. Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak earlier this month warned that Russia is ready to cut oil production if necessary in response to the cap, which in turn may affect global oil supply. Reporting, this has been Carlo de la Peña, SMNI News.
Subscribe to SMNI News Channel and turn on the notification bell to keep you up to date. Also visit our official social media accounts and join our community on Viber and Telegram.